The video you're about to see is a little too hot for FluffTube, and we've had to use some coding, the C word, for example. Just remember, everybody responds to energy healing differently. I make no guarantees nor diagnoses or interfere with your healthcare provider. We are simply asking the question to see what is the best thing when we work in energy, how to help our clients and the individual working on themselves to best heal themselves. And so, with that said, please remember to always continue to work with your healthcare provider. And if you are doing energy healing, make sure that you go into the doctor anytime you feel over medicated and have them check you to see where you are in your healing journey. Thank you for watching. Now let's get to the video. Hello, superhumans. I'm Sally Knopp, and this is Miracles of Consciousness Radio. We're talking about Parkinson's disease today, and I have a gentleman who's 85 years old who has Parkinson's, and we've worked with him for about 3 years now. What's really beautiful is that this energy work has always been able to help. I'm going to call him Mr. Charles. That's not his real name, but we do have to respect his privacy. Mr. Charles, we have done amazing things in energy work with him that has dialed back a lot of his symptoms. He had more energy, more balance. He felt really good for a long while, but it never, ever got cured with the energy healing. Now, that interested me as a quantum healing hypnosis practitioner, as well as a body code, emotion code practitioner, and also the practitioner I turned myself into using the combination of Dr. Brad and Dolores Cannon. Now, we have done some amazing things, my students, myself, where we've actually seen miracles take place where people have had the C word and no longer have the C word. And we are talking in stage C words. So bear with me. This is FluffTube. So we do have to be careful of the algorithms. So you understand the C word, I'm sure, because my audience is very smart. So I began to wonder why we weren't able to get the C word with Mr. Charles. And the gentleman is 85 years old. Now, understand, as we age, we're going to continue to age. We have what are called telomeres, and those telomeres begin to shorten over the years. And so, for example, you are not the same person you were 5 years ago. Your body has replenished itself. It gave you all new bones, new muscles, new blah, blah, blah. It gave you all this new stuff. But like a Xerox copy, back for those of us who remember Xerox copies, that there is, you'll have the original and then you'll have a copy. Then you take the copy and you make a copy. Then you take another copy and you make a copy. That image will distort and erode over time. And this is my understanding from the doctors that I work with, as far as the people who do a lot of research. This is kind of the source of what we're understanding is the aging process. But you know what? We really do want to find cures, and they do elude us. And will we ever find them? I think we will. In fact, I feel very confident that we will, especially the more work we do with quantum healing hypnosis. Some of the feedback we are getting from our clients has been phenomenal. So when I do energy clearing and healing, I will tell you that tapping into the higher self or Mr. Charles, I finally asked the question, because if you remember, if anything I tell you, when you're trying to find how to help somebody heal or heal yourself, the first thing you have to do is get clear on your question. It is like working with a computer. And if you are not asking the right question, you're only going to get the answers to match the questions you are asking. So it dawned on me that I've not asked, could he be cured? Now, the thing that I got, the answer I got back is yes, he can be. But then what is blocking it? So I realized I didn't have my mic closed. I hope you can hear me better now. So the question became, Mr. Charles, do you have a source that is blocking your cure for your physical body? And it took me on the body code map. This is done, as you know. The body code map has been developed by Dr. Bradley Nelson doing the emotion code body code. I will leave a link in the description box below if you would like to become one of his practitioners. And also, if you want to find out more information about Dr. Brad, you can use that same link. So anyway, I went to this map and I asked, where do I go? And it was interesting. It didn't take me where I thought it was going to tell me to go. It actually took me to energies, and then it took me to mental. And then when I dug a little further, asking for the source that is blocking his cure, it came to images. Now, for those of you who cannot maybe read that on whatever device you're watching this video on, let me just say this. The image is, according to Dr. Bradley Nelson, is the trapped energy of a picture in the mind. The subconscious will attempt to fulfill this image and will direct or misdirect behavior to make sure this image comes true. Often interferes with the goals and relationships depending on what the image is. Now, that would say that's more of emotional stuff right there. But remember that emotional stuff can affect our health. Just look at Bruce Lipton. What did Bruce Lipton always tell us? Think about, bring about. He would say, our thoughts create emotions. Our thoughts and emotions together will create either our wellness or our death. We can literally talk ourselves into it. So if you can imagine, if you've been fighting a disease for, 50 some years, and you're 85 years old, you begin to develop the image that it's never going to happen. And so now it made me understand the thing that is blocking a potential cure for him, because I don't know that this is going to cure him. We're going to try, obviously. And, it's kind of like, if I hadn't tried with my C word patients, the ones who had pancreatic C word, especially who were sent home to, exit to the other side, if you will. Those algorithms on FluffTube. They wouldn't be here today. So I just want to say, for all of you who are working in energy healing, you Reiki healers, even those who are trying to heal yourself, remember, stay with it. It is always asking the question. I learn something new every day, and I have been at this thing for over 10 years. So today, I got the question, what is the source blocking the full cure of Mr. Charles' physical body? And it took me to images. Now, I went ahead and I did the clearing and let Mr. Charles know what I've done. I went ahead and cleared some images. Let me know how you're doing. Don't forget to tell your clients, if you're working with clients, or if you're new to this and want to try it yourself, energy healing is not for the faint of heart. You are going to probably feel a little worse before you feel better. When I move energy out, it can happen immediately the moment I do it, or it can happen up to later as 45 days. And some of the effects that will cause is lightheadedness, fatigue. You might become more emotional. There's a lot of things that can happen, but will happen all at once. And my suggestion to everybody getting energy healing is to, when that happens, if you feel the sudden need for a nap, or you might become more emotional, either go cry it out or laugh it out or whatever that emotion is. If you feel like you need to take a nap, do, because when you fight it, you go into a place of resistance. And when you are in resistance, that's going to slow down the exiting of those energies that need to come out so your body can right itself. And remember, it's not that Sally or anybody else in the whole world has any special juju. You have to understand you have it too. You can move energies. You just have to learn how to do that. And the first place you start, if you're new to it, is go to my website, sallyknott.com. On the homepage is how to dissolve a cloud. And I show you, I am dissolving a cloud. Why is that important? For those of you who know, probably going to bounce now. But before you do, hit that like button for me. But if you are new to this, watch that video, because it's important for you to understand that you have the power to dissolve clouds. That means if you can dissolve something that's up in the sky through attention and intention, what else can you do? You have to understand on a visceral level that you have the power to create your reality, that the reality does not have to create you. That is the power shift that I hope to impart upon everybody who watches these videos. If you need help, reach out to me at sallyknott.com. Send me a text. Let me know you need some help, and we'll talk about it. I will help you learn how to do it so you can help your friends and family, or if you need help. Again, you have to start at the beginning. And once you get the bigger stuff moved out, then sometimes you have to get down to the minutia. And everybody is different. So everybody, you can get the bulk stuff out, but then sometimes you have to go back like a laser surgeon and get the intricate stuff out, because it can be something as simple as an image that is blocking healing. So with that said, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, because we are going to be touching on more things that's going to help you individually get started on your own healing journey, or help others, your friends and family. If you need help, reach out. I'm here. For now, take care.